Have you ever tasted Zobo drink that is so refreshing that one glass is never enough? Today I'll be sharing my homemade Zobo recipe that is warm and refreshing and packed with nice spices that you will love. So stay with me to the end because there's one simple ingredient I add at the end. Hello family, welcome back. Let's get started. If you want that classic Zobo that tastes like red wine, you have to use pineapple in your Zobo. You first start by thoroughly washing your pineapple. We are going to be using the peels of this pineapple. Aside its nutritional benefits, when pineapple peels are added to Zobo, it creates a rich, fruity flavor. And now we have the star of the show, Zobo leaves. You have to wash this thoroughly because a lot of sand can be trapped inside the leaves. Wash the leaves continuously till all the sand is gone. Other ingredient we're going to be using is lemongrass. Aside its nutritional benefits, it makes your zobo smell great with a fresh citrus flavor. Next is to wash your ginger thoroughly. I didn't peel the ginger, I just had to wash it thoroughly till the water ran clear. I cut it in little pieces and set it aside. Now it's time to slice and cut our pineapple. Please remember that we are using the peels of the pineapple. It is rich in antioxidants and it contains bromelain, which may support digestion and reduce inflammation. If you're watching to this point, please don't just watch. Also click that subscribe button on your screen. It's totally free. Your support means a lot to me. Go on to cut your pineapple into smaller sizes. I'm going to be juicing these fruits. Since I do not have a juicer yet, I'll just go on to blend it with my blender. I'm also going to be using some watermelon for this recipe. My watermelon has been in the fridge for some time, that is why it's looking like this. After washing, just set everything aside. Now transfer your washed zobo leaves into a large pot, your pineapple and watermelon peels. Yes, your watermelon rinds are also very nutritious. Now add your cloves, cinnamon sticks and star anise. Do not worry, the list of all I use for this recipe will be in the description box. Pour in just enough water to cover up everything. Place the pot on medium heat to cook. While that is cooking, you can now juice your fruits. But I'm going to be using a blender. I'm going to juice my pineapples, watermelon and ginger. You can see that I did not skin it. As long as you wash your ginger to perfection, you're good to go. If you do not have a blender, you can cut your fruit into tiny pieces and cook it with the zobo. That works too. But to get the best out of your fruits, of course, juicing and pouring into your zobo is preferable. Because of course, that is how you would get the best out of your fruits. One thing I love about making your own zobo at home is that you can totally control whatever goes in there. You can adjust to make it very sweet or less sweet, just the way you like. When you're done blending, you go ahead to strain out all that juice. We're going to be adding the juice into our zobo. Believe me, when those amazing flavors come together, your zobo will be irresistible. Of course, if you're using a juicer to juice your fruits, you'll be skipping this step as your juicer will be doing all the work for you. So guys, this fruit juice is going to balance the taste of our zobo and aromatic spices. Proceed to set this aside and then check up on your zobo. As you can see, it's been boiling for over 40 minutes. You can also boil for 20 to 30 minutes, but I believe longer boiling gives you the most of the juice from the zobo leaves. Go on to turn off the heat and let it cool for like 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, it had cooled down a little. I went ahead to first remove all the leaves and peels as much as I could so it can be easier for me to strain. So using a strainer, just pour in everything and strain. This was my first straining process. I use a strainer that has tiny holes to strain it the second time, and this is what we have. Now it's time to mix our zobo drink and our fruits together. Pour in your zobo juice into a large bowl. I'm using this pot, and then I went ahead to pour in my juice as well into the same large pot. This step is just to ensure that everything is well combined. So just stir up everything together, and just like that, your zobo is ready. For sweetness, I'm not going to be using any sugar. I just use just this simple ingredients to sweeten my Zobo, and it came out perfect. You can use honey, sugar, maple syrup, or anything you love to use to sweeten your Zobo. This ingredient works perfectly for me every single time, and I've stuck with it, but I do not add too much. Pour into storage bottles, and just like that, you have your perfect Zobo. The color of this Zobo is wonderful. The taste is incredible. The aroma from the spices is amazing. You can make this for family gatherings, parties. You can commercialize it or just enjoy it at home. So let me know in the comments, do you prefer your Zobo plain or you love to add fruit? Thanks for watching.